It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm really looking forward to this beer from Monyo Brewing Company in Budapest, Hungary. The reason being is they sent me a pack of beer. They sent me a nice box of beer, and I feel, only naturally as a human being, I feel slightly like I've been a bit harsh. And I've only been a bit harsh because I haven't liked the styles of beer that they've sent. Lots of different sour beer with, a goza with curry in it, mango fruited sour beers. They're just not my thing. And I felt a little bit like, it was very kind of them to send me the beer. Unfortunately, I always have to be honest with my audience. I say unfortunately, I like to be honest with my audience. I will be honest with my audience. But unfortunately for the brewery, then it kind of doesn't fit very well, does it? To send beer across Europe to somebody that's not necessarily going to like an awful lot of them. I've liked about 3 beers that they've sent. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is much more up my street. This is a double dry hopped, double New England IPA at 8.3% ABV. 330 milliliter can, part of their Mojo Working 24 series of beers. Without further ado then, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I can see here on the back of the can, it's been brewed with oat flakes. Should be good then. Lots of people like those fruited sour beers, like the mango, like they've got lots of mango juice in them. They're just not my thing. Unfortunately, it's just not my thing. This is much more my thing. Look at this. Look at this. 1 to 2 finger white head. Good levels of carbonation. Look at the haze on this beer. Look at this haze. It looks absolutely fantastic. Lots of sediment in the bottom of the glass. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Yeah, straight away, get my nose into this beer. World class. World class IPA. Grapefruit, orange peel, lovely and citrusy, little bit of kind of pine cone coming through. Absolutely amazing aroma. Amazing aroma on the beer. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a beer. What a beer. Oh. What I really like about this beer is the level of hops in it. It's absolutely mammoth in terms of hops. Yes, it's a New England IPA, But there's some bitterness in there. There is some bitterness in there with this beer. That 8.3% ABV, the beer slides down the throat into the pit of the stomach. There's a little bit of a warming sensation that's going on. It's spicy and peppery. There's a level of sweetness to begin with. That creamy, rich, oaty wonderfulness on the beer is just captivating. It really is. It's giving a lovely, rich, medium mouthfeel on the beer. Some of you might be kind of commenting, saying, hang on a minute, he's not a fan of these supermarket New England IPAs. You're probably right there. I'm not really a fan of supermarket New England IPA, but this isn't a supermarket New England IPA. This is from a brewery that's putting these beers in bottle shops and can shops, and it's not brewed at a budget, it's not brewed at a price cap. This is brewed because they wanted to brew a fantastic double dry hop New England IPA, not that they wanted to brew something at a price cap just to be able to put something on the shelf. And you know what I find with supermarket New England IPA is they're all very samey. They all generally taste the same. Not this. This is phenomenal. This is fantastic beer. A little hiss and fizz of carbonation as the beer pushes around the inside of the mouth. There's grapefruit, there's orange peel in there. Yes, there's a little bit of passion fruit and mango. You get that kind of tropical kind of little bit of a Kiora vibe in there. But it's more, this is more layers of flavour. This is more layers of hop flavour. This is more kind of like balancing on a tightrope with the sweetness over here, balancing one half of the tightrope, and then over here you got that bitterness. And it's like watching a circus act, or it's like watching a hang glider just slowly floating through the sky, balancing back and forth. It's that wonderful combination of sweetness and bitterness in the beer. This is a great example of a New England IPA. And if you probably notice these days, if you probably watch my reviews, I don't know, 10 years ago, I was probably gulping the beer and, you know, drinking it down really quickly. And if you notice my reviews recently, I'm just kind of like sipping and enjoying a little bit more. But with this, you'll know when I'm drinking a good beer. You'll know when I'm loving a beer because I'm constantly sipping it. It's never too far from my lips. I'm always kind of like sipping away at it. And what you'll find is, towards the end of the beer review, it's nearly all gone. I've nearly completely demolished this beer because it's just so good. So this is actually the last beer from, I got a couple of spring water things, hop water things over there from Monyo that they kindly sent me. I'll probably get round to them with some crisps or something one day. But my point is that I like Monyo Brewing Company. They brew some fantastic beer. This is the last beer that I'm going to be reviewing from them for a while, I imagine. But I just hope that there's been a level of understanding in terms of, like, I just don't like those sour, tropical, fruited mango beers. I just don't like them. And I'll always be honest in that respect. I can't, like, and I think every view is subjective. For every one of me, there's somebody else that loves those mango beers. But I'm just glad to say that we're ending on a high. We're ending on a high here. This beer is absolutely fantastic. It really is. Save the best till last. Absolutely stone the crows. One of the best double New England IPAs in the world. It's a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Someone's digging up the road out there. Blimey neck, the whole house is rattling. See you in the next review. Comment, subscribe. Boom. Cheers.